Bum, 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 bum. You're going to be hearing that tune very soon on Saturdays. We are a week away from Buckeyes Hoosiers. Your starting quarterback is no quarterback yet. McCord and Brown still battling it out. I've been looking around and trying to find different articles and looking up different postings to try to get a vibe on what people who are on the ground watch Ohio State practice every day, what they think. And I've been so far kind of surprised that there really hasn't been a standout or a lot written on this quarterback competition to as much as I would have liked. I read a few things from the Athletic. I thought the gentleman did a nice job there. And it basically sounds like it's McCord's job, kind of. And the one thing that I do take into the nonverbal reading of all this discussion, no one's admitting both quarterbacks are bad. It doesn't sound like Ohio State has a quarterback problem, but I think they have a conundrum, meaning no one's standing out. We'll see what that means as we roll into the regular season. It does sound like it's going to be two quarterbacks. It depends on who you talk to. Some fans and journalists are fine. Others are kind of like me who are contemplating like, well, why can't they select a quarterback? I mean, why can't they have one guy under center? I think it's an interesting summer looking back that we ended up, not that we're ending up here with no announcement yet, but how we ended up here. It's been kind of a murky situation, the quarterbacks, and that is, as we all know, the premier position of football. So no word yet there. All that to be said, offensive line worries, check that box. No more worries there. The offensive line, from every report, sounds to be very set, which I'm not surprised about. It's Ohio State. Running backs sound like they are back with a vengeance, led by Travion Henderson. Everyone's expecting him to have a big year this year, and why not? He was one of the top players coming into the year, really hyped. He had injuries and just wasn't able to perform the way he wanted to. So bounce back is big and could be expected. But obviously, Harrison Jr., Abuka, the offense just seems very loaded again with just a Washington quarterback. I mean, the Ohio State, from everything I'm reading and hearing and from everybody who's telling me, sounds like Ohio State's got all these new weapons, too, on top of the weapons I just mentioned. So they should be very talented on offense. Defense, everyone who knows the know and reports on the ground says not only is Ohio State going to be better on defense, they're making a big step forward. That's an interesting comment. As we all know, they had trouble last year at big plays, even before the losses with Georgia and Michigan. They had trouble with big plays. Sounds like that's been eradicated. Maybe a return of the famed secondary position, which Ohio State throughout the years has had a lot of NFL talent in that position. Sounds like that might be a bounce back too. The defense sounds like it's improved. Offense has a lot of weapons. Who's the quarterback? It's the only real question heading into the season. Of course, can Ryan Day snap the 2-game losing streak against Michigan? One more week. A lot of Ohio State stuff coming to the Instagram show at Official Cleveland Sports. BelieveInTheLand.com for all your Buckeyes. 1 week away. Bum, 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 bum.